Hello and welcome. Come meet me on your mat for this active, energizing, strength-building power practice. So when you're ready, we're going to just start in a cross-legged seated position to ground and center ourselves. You can have the hands resting on your thighs. The spine will grow long and a soft closing of the eyes will eventually come in. If it's better to have the gaze down towards the mat, you can do so just with the eyes open. And just taking a few breaths to slow yourself down, to notice your body, and to notice the space around you. Just taking a mindful moment to check in before we move into the practice itself, just so we can center, we can feel, and we can move forward from a place that honors our body today. You'll take a really slow breath in through your nose with a sigh out the mouth. And then eyes can blink open if they were closed. We'll meet in a tabletop position. We'll warm up the spine with cat-cows on all fours, hands and knees. And so start with a breath in, lift your chin to the sky, drop your belly to the floor. And then round your spine as you tuck your tailbone and you look at your knees. A few more like that. Breathe in, lift the chin, drop the belly, and breathe out, round your spine. And just start to move with the flow of your breath, feeling this arch as well as the round of your spine. And then start to pick up the pace of this cat-cow so it becomes a little bit more of a pump of your breath. So it goes in, out, in, out. You arch, round with your breath. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in and full breath out. Round your spine, tuck your tailbone, tuck your hips, puff up the upper back, and then come back to a long neutral spine. You're going to tuck both of your toes under, downward facing dog. Lift your knees from the mat, hips point back and up to the sky. You're welcome to bring a pedal of one knee and then the other, dropping heels to floor, taking any other movement to open up the shape for yourself and your body. Eventually coming to a place of stillness with a soft bend into your knees and a planting down of your hands. And then with the next inhale, move your way forward to a high plank position. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. And then with a strong core, downward facing dog, lift the hips back and up. 2 more like that. You breathe in, move yourself forward and lengthen your spine. Exhale, downward dog, push the floor away from you, lift the hips up. Inhale again, move forward, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to add on to this. So you breathe in, make your way forward, high plank position. You can lower your knees to the mat. It's a low push-up. Bend your elbows. Press your way back up. Lift your knees. Downward dog. Pike your hips. And again, breathe your way forward. You can stay on toes or lower knees to the mat. Low push-up. Bends your elbows. Lift yourself away from the floor. Downward dog picks you back up. Last one. Inhale forward. Exhale, elbows bend. Breathe in, push up. Slide back, downward dog. Raise up your right leg. Breathe it in, lift it high. And exhale, step your right foot between your hands at the top. You're lunging. Look forward and lengthen your spine. And then step forward, fold to the top. Left foot meets the right, your back rounds. Inhale, lengthen your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold into your legs. And then to stand, you rise up. You lift your arms up. You reach up to the sky and you look up. Bring hands to heart center, slowly taking a moment to ground. Inhale, lift your arms over your head again. Exhale, hinge from your hips to your mat, fold. Find length in your spine, breathe in. Place both hands down onto the ground and step back, high plank position. From toes or lower knees to your mat, elbows bend, chaturanga, it's a halfway to bend your elbows. Upward facing dog or cobra lifts your chest and your heart and your gaze. And then downward facing dog pushes the floor away from you. Take a full breath in here. And a sigh out the mouth, release anything you need. Taking a moment between sides, noticing maybe any heat building in the body. And let's breathe your left leg up to the sky. Full inhale, lift it up and back. And exhale, step your left foot between your hands at the top. Lunge, lengthen, look forward. And then step forward to the top, round your back. Halfway lift, inhale. And fold, exhale. To stand, rise, push down to lift up and look up. To heart center, take a moment, settle yourself. Inhale, arms reach up, look up. Down, or hinge from your hips down to your mat, go. Halfway lift, lengthen. Place your hands to the mat and step back to high plank again. From toes or knees, elbows bend, chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog picks up your chest. Downward facing dog lifts your hips back and up. Take a deep breath in. A longer breath out. A moment to notice. We're going to build and add on to this sequence, finding a little bit more heat, fire, and power to build strength. So let's raise up your right leg up to the sky. Reach it up and back. And then with an active core, bring your right knee to your nose, slide forward to high plank. You're just going to tap your right shin to the floor, crunch and lift it into your chest. Three-legged dog kicks it back and up. Repeat like so, round forward, high plank. Tap your right shin down, crunch and lift it into your chest, kick it up and back, three-legged dog. Last one, move forward, crunch your knee in, tap it to the floor, crunch and lift to your chest, reach it up and back, three-legged dog. Now it's the same action, but you step your right foot between your hands at the top of your mat. Lunge forward. This time, crescent lunge lifts up your chest, your arms reach up to the sky. You're strong on your back leg. Your back heel is lifted. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, swing your chest forward and reach your arms behind you. Push down, lift yourself back up, crescent lunge. For 2, exhale, swing forward, reach back. Inhale, lift and rise. Last one, exhale, swing forward, reach back. Inhale, lift, pause there. Now this time, cactus bend your elbows, and as you do, lower and tap your back left knee to the mat. And then inhale, rise up, straighten your front leg, reach your arms up. For 2, exhale, bend, lower, and tap. Inhale, lift and rise, reach up. Last one, bend, lower, and tap. Inhale, power up and lift. Back to crescent lunge, bend your right knee. Find a steady gaze point out in front of you. With a big, swift exhale, you bring your left knee to your chest and you slice your arms down by your sides. A big lunge steps you to the back of your mat. Bend your right knee, crescent lunge. For 2, slice forward, left knee to chest. Step back, crescent lunge. Last one, slice forward, bend, lift up. And lunge back, crescent lunge. Good, just the last time to step forward, left knee to chest, arms to your sides. Squeeze this right bum underneath you. And then step your left foot down to the floor. Inhale, arms rise overhead. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold. Lengthen your spine to breathe in. Hands to mat, step back, high plank. Elbows bend, chaturanga, halfway to lower. Upward facing dog is your back bend. Maybe you add a low push-up to this one. You tuck your toes under, bend your elbows, push up, downward dog. Full breath in. Long breath out, calm your heart. Take a moment to reset. And let's try the next side. Left leg rises up and back, big breath in. Strong core, bring your left knee to your nose, high plank, move forward. Just tap your left shin down, crunch it, lift it into your chest. Three-legged dog, lift it back. Two more, crunch, left knee to your nose. Tap the shin down, crunch and lift to your chest. Three-legged dog, kick it back. Last one, move forward, crunch. Tap to lower. Crunch to lift. Three-legged dog, lift it back. It's the same action, but you step your left foot between your hands at the top of your mat. A crescent lunge, lifts your chest, lifts your arms. You rise at the top. Find the shape, find the balance. Feel the strength here. And then with your breath out, swing your chest forward, reach your arms behind you, lengthen your spine. Pick yourself back up, crescent lunge, reach your arms up. For 2, exhale, swing forward, reach back. Inhale, lift and rise. Last one, exhale, reach and lift up. Pause this time at the top. Cactus, bend your elbows. Exhale, lower your back knee to tap to the floor. And then inhale, lift and rise. Arms reach up, you straighten your front leg. For 2, exhale, bend and lower. Pick up your chest. Slow rise, reach up, straighten the front leg. Last one, bend right here, knees on top of ankle. Inhale, lift like an arrow, reach up. Crescent lunge, re-bends your front knee, arms stay at the sky. Find a steady gaze point out in front of you. And then with a swift exhale, right knee to your chest, your arms slice down by your side, squeeze your left bum. Lunge back, crescent lunge, step back and reach up. For 2, slice forward, right knee to chest, balance on your left leg. Step back, lunge into your left knee. Good, slice forward, bring right knee in. Step back and lunge, last time. Now just step forward again, right knee to your chest, arms slice down by your sides. Squeeze the left bum underneath you. And then step your right foot down beside the left. Catch your inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hinge from your hips to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to mat, step back. Elbows bend, halfway, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, back bend. Maybe add the low push-up, bend your elbows, push up, downward dog, lift your hips. Take what you need, find your breath, calm your heart. Notice how strong you truly are. And then when you find your next inhale, move forward, high plank position. We come to a side plank, so right hand under your nose. Turn the razor edge side of your right foot down and lift your left hand up to the sky, picking up your hips, big open wingspan. You can always place your right knee down to the ground for a modified side plank. Take 2 more breaths in, long breaths out. Lift your hips high, last inhale. Slowly unwind, left hand to mat and switch sides. Your right hand is in the air. The pinky toe edge of your left foot is down. Your wingspan is open, your hips are lifted, spine is long. You're containing the front ribs in. And then slow and controlled your breath out. Move your right hand to the floor. High plank position. Pause in the high plank. You can stay on your toes. You can lower knees to the mat if you want. We're doing a 3-part lower to our bellies. So take a breath in to prepare. And then exhale, bend the elbows 1/3 of the way down. Pause. Breathe in. Exhale, lower halfway down. Pause and breathe in. Feel the shakes. Last third, pause to breathe in. And then to your belly, lay flat. Holy moly. Okay, on your tummy, 1 back bend. Reach your arms behind you. Palms are flat onto the ground. Squeeze the big toes together. And then with a big inhale, lift your chest, lift your arms, lift your legs away from the mat and just squeeze everything together. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Try and touch the pinkies together behind you. Squeeze the big toes together. Your bum is active. Hold for 5. Like you're flying through the air for 4, you lift. You're squeezing and holding the back line for 3. Looking down at the mat for 2. Take 1 more inhale. Lower to the mat. Exhale. Bring both hands under your shoulders with your knees on the mat. Push your way up as you breathe in. Child's pose and breathe out. You can rest belly over thighs. You can stack the hands and have forehead on stacked hands. We'll just let your back round. Let your breath slow. And let your heart calm. And just taking a moment here to acknowledge the hard work that you just put in, the strength that you just built, the power that you cultivated. Just acknowledge yourself. And can you be grateful for all that your body is capable of doing? When you're ready to sit up in your chest, you can sit bum on heels, or you can find a cross-legged seat, your choice. But just take a moment, place both hands on your heart, and close down the eyes. Just as we started with an intentional moment to check in and drop into our bodies and our surroundings and the present moment, we leave our practice with the same mindful awareness. Full breath in through your nose and a sigh out the mouth. When you're ready, eyes can blink open. Thank you so much for joining me for this power practice. I hope you feel more energized, strong, and awakened. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I hope to see you very soon. Thank you so much.